Throughout the Bible, Jesus demonstrates that he has the ability to command the most lowly to fulfill his commands. Chapter 4 from Davis, Learning from the Stranger, Christian Faith and Cultural Diversity, is no different. The likely persons to assist a man in need failed. But who helped? The most wicked of the time, the Samaritan. This chapter provided a much different perspective to our current use of the Good Samaritan law. Further, this chapter wove in so many contexts regarding unconditional love, empathy, and humility. When I think of empathy, I always think of the work of researcher Brené Brown. Her life's work has been to study empathy, vulnerability, and courage. In her short YouTube video, she discusses how empathy fuels connection with others. She also highlights the work of nursing scholar Teresa Wiseman, who denotes 4 qualities of empathy: perspective taking, lack of judgment, recognizing the emotions in others, and then communicating or reflecting those emotions back. This allows feeling with others. This chapter further called to mind some of the barriers that Pohl discusses throughout her book regarding the inability to connect with others. For instance, we have to work through disappointments with others. We have to have transparent communication with discernment. And that's necessary for the growth and the ability to develop trust and just be able to be enhanced by a community that we live in. Lastly, this chapter reminded me of a book that I read during my undergraduate work, an unstated amount of time ago. Breaking Bread, Insurgent Black Intelligent Life. This book was a narrative interview between Bell Hooks and Cornel West, where they poignantly discuss many aspects of being a Black intellectual. In the beginning, Bell Hooks discusses the importance of humility and relays that the only way to be more open is to bow down in humility, much like we bow down in a religious context, producing a sense of vulnerability, a willingness to give of ourselves to someone else as we learn from them. I've learned that people will forget what you've said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou.